Hello everybody. I very nearly didn't turn my mic on then. You could tell with the stopping of the hands for a minute. How is everybody? Happy Sunday. Who have we got in the room? Ashley, hello. Hi Boots. Hi Kelly. So welcome. As you can see, I'm not doing Luna. Hi Robin. How are you? Robin, while you're here, did you get my email, hon? So hello. So whilst people are coming in, let me just see if I can get my phone to switch the other way around because it's on charge. So I'm trying to get it to flip round. Yeah. It's like I'm not having that, so we'll have to watch it from here. So if anything goes detrimentally wrong with chat, because I've not got a device to watch it on apart from the actual system that I run my live off. So Ashley, if anything goes wrong with the chat and I end up 20 minutes behind or anything like that, just ring me on Messenger. I can see it. I just can't see the chat in real time. I have to go off what's on here. Hi Maribel. Hi Wilson. Hi Wendy. How is everybody? Hi Murray. So I might be a little bit happy because I've been eating icing off my birthday cake. Hi Ruthie. So yeah, I've been eating icing and my little my mum made me a birthday cake. I don't know if any of you seen it on my Facebook, but she made me a birthday cake and it had on where is it? Just 1 second. Let me grab it. I know it's here somewhere. Well, it was here. Let me just see if hi Rosalind. Let me see if I just chucked it in here. No, I don't know what I've done with it, but anyway, you know the skull image. If you saw it on Facebook, it's my botanical sugar skull one. It was that one, and she filled it full of these pencils that she made. So these are the ones I'm keeping to let go hard, and I'm going to put them inside a frame with a picture of my birthday cake that she did and put it on a little frame here. But I want to keep them for years because it's that royal icing that you can keep. I just think it was amazing, the cake she made me. Hi Taralyn. So I was eating the ones that are on my actual Christmas, on my birthday cake, and I was munching away on them and thinking, I'm pre-diabetic, me. I shouldn't be munching on half of these iced pencils. So, oh, thank you, Ruthie. So, as you can all see, this is not Luna. Unfortunately, I will not be returning. So this was the image before. Hence, is Luna gone? I put everything ready and then I move everything around. And I can't even tell you where I put it. Oh my gosh, how unorganised. Oh, here it is. I put it outside of me. So we was colouring this image last time. But unfortunately, I'm not going back to it. I don't like the paper. I didn't like colouring on it. And if I'm not liking it, I'm not going to colour it. I'm not going to be happy with it. So instead of stressing myself out, this is what I'm doing with the Luna book. Sorry. But I won't be colouring in that again. So it's not my thing. The paper is way too soft. So unfortunately, I won't be finishing that one. So this is one that I started months and months and months ago when Christine Karron gave this free image out to everyone for her, was it a certain amount of subscribers, I think, if I remember rightly. Let me just sort this focus out. It's on autofocus again. Is anybody else coming in the room that I've not seen? No, I've said hello to everyone. So yes, this is the image that she gave out, and I coloured this side of it, and I asked in my Facebook group, did anyone want me to do it live there? It didn't get much response, so it's been sat there in my pile of whips, and I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna do a Her Goals playlist. So I'm gonna do the paper from the English publisher isn't a stuff. No, Boots, it was, the images are gorgeous, they are gorgeous, but I won't be colouring in that book. Whether I might scan it in and put it on my own paper and colour it that way and redo it, but that paper in there is like pure shine. I just don't like it. So whether it's different from the US version, but it's so super smooth, I just can't handle colouring in it. It's like when you touch velvet and it makes you go, ugh, and you just do it. Hello, Ant. So I'm doing a Her Goals playlist. So I'm gonna use my hairdressing experience to my advantage, and I'm gonna do likes of colours like these. This is probably quite close to what my natural colour is years ago when it used to be beaming bright ginger. Now it's darker with grey hairs in it, but hey ho. And I'm going to do as many different combinations. It's not something I'm going to rush over like a month like I'm doing my background jewelry, but it is things I'll add to over time. There will be just pre-recorded videos that I will add, but it will be going on as Her Goals. So this will be my first picture. So we're going to finish off the other side, and we're using Derwent Pro colours. I absolutely love these pencils. Gibbs Smith has the same paper as the Hannah Calzone English editions. See, I've got a Hannah Calzone here. Carlson. Why do I keep calling it calzone like a pizza? This is the paper in this book that I got, which is really nice, and it's got tooth to it. And this is a lot better paper, but that paper in there is pure white, really white and really smooth. Unbelievable. It's smoother than Kirby's. Well, that book that I've got anyway is smoother than Kirby's. But I got it from Bocus, so that came from Sweden, I think, mine. Yeah, it's definitely. So I think from now on I'm going to scan it in and print any off that are colour from that. So today we're going to be doing this one. So I hope everyone's happy with Christine Karron and Sweet Temptations. That's what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to get started. So we're using Derwent Pro Colour, and the combination that I'll be using, let's knock it out of my combination, is Sunset Gold, Deep Chrome, Primary Red, Crimson Lake and Nutmeg. They're the colours I'll be using. I don't know if I bring it up there whether it'll focus on it or not. I don't think it will, but because it's, see if I pull the camera down, see if it'll focus on them colours so people can see what I'm using. There we go. Nutmeg, Crimson Lake, Primary Red, Deep Chrome, Deep Chrome and Sunset Gold. Hi Tonya! I look at it now after I've colouring and I just know it's Tonya. Hungry colouring. So yes, we're going to get on with her hair. So I think that focus is lovely there. So let me just apply that. My mouse is dying. It needs a battery in. I think it's give up the ghost. I've not missed anyone coming in. If I have, welcome. So we're going to start off, and it's just going to be exactly the same as this. I always start off, I don't know which way you do your hair, but I always start off with my lightest first and building up. So I'll be using Sunset Gold, and each section that I'm doing, I just colour the whole piece in that colour. So I'll do this. I'm just running down the side as well. Has anyone got a new book? I have here, and it's gorgeous, and I love it. Shell, you'll have to tell Anthony about our convo earlier. Ant, are you still there? I love it when people say, hi, ghost. It's funny. Hi, ghost hunting. I love Tanya's new name. It is so good. Appetite for colouring, because that's what it is though, really, and half of us ask what we're eating as we're colouring. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I've just been saying to Ashley on the phone earlier, I need to go through all my sets and I need to convert this colour combo into other different colours because it's dead rich. It's gorgeous. So I've coloured that section. It's a bit hard because I have to keep looking at my screen to my right hand side so it's not in front of me anymore. So I'm going to turn the page because I can't flick where my arm won't go. Hi Christine, lurk away honey, welcome anyway. So we're going to flick, and this one is deep chrome. And I'm just going to follow the hair strokes that's there. You've all seen me do hair before. Is Ant still in chat? I don't think he's still in chat. I think he might have gone. I read about it in Emily's stream and I thought I would have had ringing your bell and stuff, but I got your notification just fine. Woohoo! That's good to hear. So this one's coming round here. Oh, I'll have to tell him Ashley later because I think he's gone off. Hi, Wendy. So hopefully I'm not out of shot. Let me check that brightness. I think that camera's a bit too... There we go, that's better. If he comes back, Ashley, I'll tell him. I'm going to have to keep moving it around because my wrist doesn't allow me to flick in other directions, and when it's curly hair we're going here, there and everywhere. So then next is primary red. Does anybody else use Pro Colour? I think they're absolutely amazing. And I sat for hours doing this, so I just want to get her finished, really. I think I actually coloured this when I was on the phone to Ashley and Kelly. I need a Mary or a Tonya sat here reading comments out because I can't turn my head, so I'm going to end up missing comments, and I'm getting bothered that I'm going to miss comments. I have to face my camera. Okay, so that is the primary red, and then we're going to move on to Crimson Lake. Dirty pencils. Everyone's typing's not good tonight. Oh no. I remember my dad going through chemo, Wendy. It was awful some days. Gosh, I just snapped that tip right off. So I hope it gives you an easier time as you go along. Hi Marilyn. Welcome. How are you? Oh, you do, Tonya. I've never I had these in my cupboard and I've used the artist ones and I used the Colour Soft when I did Frankenbee. And when I used the Colour Soft when I did Frankenbee, I was like, oh my gosh, these are amazing. So then I got the Pro Colour out and I was even more impressed. So yeah, definitely get them out. Hi Kenny. Welcome honey. How's your weekend been? So then I'm going to go back to Sunset Gold and I just build that middle bit up. And then we'll get this dark colour, which is nutmeg. Whoops. And I'm not even pressing hard there and that's breaking. I feel weird because chat's not in front of me. I need my phone to charge up so I can see what I'm doing. Not doing well with breaking these tapes, let me tell you. Just going to come back with primary red. And then Crimson Lake. And then deep chrome. They're really nice too. I don't know why I keep forgetting to use them all the time. I know, mine were just sat in my drawer exactly the same, and I'm thinking, and once I got them out that day, I was like, these are amazing. So I definitely want to invest in a bigger set of them, that's for sure. So, sorry I keep twisting and turning, don't I? So I'm going to do this next big section here. I like working it in little pieces, and I colour in all this section really, really lightly. See, I didn't know if I was going to come on tonight because my internet connection has been really, really bad. I don't know if it's because 90% of the UK are probably online now with the lockdown, or the service itself is just a bit haywire. But it's definitely not very stable. At the minute it says it may experience some lagging. So if you do, I do apologise. Ooh, your Neos have come, Marilyn. Nice. You'll love them. The only thing about the Pro Colours, I have the 36 set, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, 36 set. And there's not great skin tone colours in there. So I'm going to work with the skin tone colours that I do have. But I don't know how well it'll turn out if I get down to the skin, because it took me a while just to do the hair the last time. You definitely have to be at a comfortable angle for doing her, that is for sure. Definitely. So next is deep chrome. It's because it bends and turns. If it was straighter, it wouldn't be half as bad. Because it's curly hair that it is, it's like hard. I'm gonna work upwards. Turn in here. Hi Louise! So I was gonna upload my day 16 and 17 background today together, but when I've looked at my list, I was doing a galaxy and a moonlight sky, and I had one more in my list that was to do with sky, which is a blue cloudy one. So instead of uploading them two today and then doing a cloud one on Monday, what I'm going to do tomorrow is upload 3 days with 3 different sky versions, and I think that'd be nicer. Plus it gives my hands a little bit of a break. Because uploading every day has been really hard, but especially with homeschooling, I've not been able to get half as much done as I was expecting. I feel like I can't see the chat. I need to see if I can get this up. Let me see if it'll work sideways. Let's see if I can get it to go on sideways. Will that work? Oh yeah, I can see the chat there. Put my phone on sideways. Well, it doesn't stay on screen though. So I'm flicking quite, not really hard, but enough that the pigment comes out, because I'm wanting this a really bright ginger. Oh, what did you buy? I loved your water bubbles. I watched it this morning. It was cool, that one, wasn't it? Have you got loads of pencils, Kenny? There's nothing better than a bunch of pencils. Yeah, I love them water scenes in them bubbles. They were cute. And my little shark that I did it, my little school of fish. Hi, Alison. Oh, thank you. Hope you've had a lovely weekend. Next up is primary red. So I need to just turn this way just for the parting. You refuse to answer, you might incriminate yourself. Have you had some secret purchases there, Kenny? We all love a good secret purge. I secret purge all the time. I need a piece of blue tack because these keep rolling and driving me up the wall. There, they're pencils. This is the best proper ginger coloured hair combo. Oh, why, thank you, Ashley. Because I'm a true ginger, I kind of know where I stare at it every day and think, ugh, I hate you. Hence why my hair isn't ginger coloured anymore. I only allow my roots to come through a certain amount of time before I get it coloured over. My dad always used to say to me, stop colouring up that gorgeous hair, and I was like, yep, it's being coloured up. I'm not for my ginger locks, unfortunately. I'll just turn these this way, it'll be easier. Because I find it a lot easier when you've got twists and turns to go with your wrist. So I'm going to do it as though no one's watching. I'm going to twist and turn because that's the only way I can do her and make it look good. So I do apologise, but it's what I need to do. Hi, Shannon. Shannon, I may need your help. I may have to actually call you at some point. I know where you might find Holbein cheaper, depends on where you are. Oh, I'm not looking. Is the Holbein cheapness coming in that chat? I'm not looking because I'll end up buying. I can't believe you are reusing Pro Colours. Reusing, what does that mean? Do you mean, am I using or reusing them? I love Pro Colours. I absolutely love them. You can't do anything with them. Sometimes though, I think pencils are subjective, aren't they, to everyone? Because it's this. I am the same with Prismacolor. I'm getting better with them, but I found Prismacolors for a long time really hard to use. So I'm coming back under here. So sorry she's upside down, everyone, but to do this curly hair she needs to be upside down. I think it's just whether you become friends with a pencil set or not. And Derwent, I've not tried the light fast, but I have the artist pencils that are a bit meh and may not necessarily use them. But I've got the Pro Colour and the Colour Soft are amazing. I mean, look at this quality. If you all remember Frankenbee, let me show you. Let me show you Frankenbee. And this is this is what I did with Ashley, and this was with Colour Soft. If you all remember Frankenbee. Honestly, I absolutely love them. Where is Frankenbee? Where have I lost his little cute butt? There. Look at the colour on that. And that is Colour Soft. And that is just as bright as that, in my opinion. The crayons. Ashley! So yeah, that's the Colour Soft. I mean, look at the depth of colour I've got in that and how bright, and it's stunning. And this is Pro Colour. I can't see the difference between the two, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I do like them. But the this one as well is also the Colour Soft. Let me see, where's it gone? Was it in this one? Was it in this one? Yeah, this one was also that one was also Colour Soft. And I did that. Did I do that with the... Oh, so the Colour Soft, I've got... No, I did that one with Pro Colour, sorry, because I don't have the full set. I only have 26. It was Frankenbee that I did just Colour Soft, and that other one was Pro Colour. So I absolutely have been converted to Derwent pencil, so I just have to try the light fast now. So next up was Crimson Lake. Last where I was up to now. But yeah, I definitely think pencils are subjective to personal preference. Because like I said, there's people that absolutely love Prismas. And I didn't up until doing the page for Murray, because I've been colouring that. It's really got me loving the Prismas, or starting to love the Prismas. No, I wouldn't say so. Not between the Colour Soft and the Pro Colour, no. I can't tell the difference with these, no. And I think I've matched this colour up in the Pro Colour as well. Oh, I hope you're better soon, Alison. But lurk away, honey. But yeah, they're it's very much personal preference, I think, colours, pencils especially, because I got the whole bands here, and I don't really, they're very soft, but I could do without them. That's for sure. But yeah, so I brought these out tonight because I do think they're an amazing pencil. But I'll have to bring my Pablo's out again soon. I'm missing using them. So I'm going to go back with our original first colour, which is Sunset Gold, and I'm just going to brighten up the centres and the edges of what we've left out. Oh gosh, Alison, please go and rest. Do I need to refocus? It looks clear to me. Let me have a look. Is that better? It looks clear on my side. It could be my internet though as well, making it look funny. Or the stream quality, should I say. Hi, Jane. Oh, I'm sorry, Jane. I'm going to bring you some birthday cake. Is it back in focus? Pablo's! No problem, Kenny. Take care. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, is that all right? Because it looks a bit blurry to me, but as long as it's all right to you, it's fine. So then I'm coming in with nutmeg. just in all the shadowed areas. I promise I'll bring you cake, Jane. I've just dispensed some more out as well. Hi Della, welcome. So yeah, I've got some really good challenging backgrounds coming up. So I'm hoping I can do them ones. If you want a brew, you go have come here. I can bring you cake, but I can't bring you a brew. You'll have to make your own brew. Promise you, I am getting faster at her. It's just still takes me a while. So I'm going to do this strand here. I just find I don't get myself as confused, especially with curly hair, because I find curly hair a lot harder to do because of the twist and the turns. Oh, Della, is it the kitten? Are we talking about the Tonya and D? I was going to say that. Della. So colour that section. Because that one's an underneath section, so we'll do all this one and this bit here actually. That's quite easily controlled. I was showing Ashley my cake earlier on phone. My mum makes good cakes. My mother-in-law does as well. So we get quite a lot of cakes. Plus my mother-in-law works for a bakery. So we get sweet treats and savoury tweets. I was going to say then, treats. It's knocking me light. I don't know what has gone on with this light. Can you see what it's that brightness? Why is it going so bright when I move my hand and then when I put my hand in it? Honestly, it's driving me nuts, this lighting. Bear with me a second. Try and bring the brightness down a bit. I put my hand there, it's brightening it up, and then when I move my hand, strange. Is everyone seeing it all right though, or? Hopefully it's all right. I'm going to try and get a new light for it. For each whirling section I'm coming to, I'm just going to flick where I need to, but I need to keep my pencils sharp. So I'm using a hand sharpener one because I don't want to strip my pencils away, keep putting it in my swordfish one. Is it looking alright there? You can just see it flashing in and out. I think this my ring light's on its way out. I don't think you can get new bulbs for these, the ones that I've got. And I plug it in and it's dead bright, and then as time goes on it just gets less and less and less bright. Flick this up here. So what's everybody else colouring at the minute? Has anyone got loads of new goodies? And then primary red. Hi Bev! Chibi Harry Potter. Oh, I've not seen that one. Are you doing that on stream or are you colouring it off stream, Tonya? Oh, I need to see this Chibi Harry Potter. Does lying in bed count as colouring? Of course. I'm working on Hannah Calzone page at the moment. Oh, which book, Chloe? I'll send you a pic of the book. Oh, nice. Off stream. Oh, Tonya, send me a picture. I dig out the Phantomorphia page, but I haven't decided what I'm using yet. You're going to use paint, Ashley. If I know you're right at the minute, you're on a paint spree. A water media of some form it'll be, I reckon. Unless you're going to pull your colour softs out. Need to see this Harry Potter book because my daughter will enjoy that. Oops. I always scare my pencils when they roll off my desk because I think if they've gone under my chair and I roll over the pencil and it cracks, I'll be like mortified. I'm colouring a unicorn. Are you in the UK as well, Bev? Whereabouts? Well, you don't have to tell me exactly where you live. But what region? I'm in the northwest. I'm Greater Manchester, where it's always cold and miserable. All twist and turvy there. Let's get in there. I won't be a breaker of tips if you roll over it. It'll be a destroyer of pencil. No, terrible. Then, but before going with my last, it's back to Sunset Gold. I did love Sammy's version of this. She did like lighter ends and it looked awesome. I always love Sammy's hair. The way she does it and everything and the colours she gets is amazing. And I want to get a bit better at her. So that's part of my reason for my her goals playlist that I'll be doing. I'm in South Wales. Oh, lovely. My husband's side of the family's from South Wales. His dad and his granddad, they all live in... his dad obviously lives up here in where we are. And they've lived there all his life, but my husband's dad's side of the family are all from Loronda Valley. Is it? Loronda Valley, have I said it right? In Glamorgan. It's a lovely village. It scared me driving in. It was like dropping down a mountain face. I was like, ooh! I was going up these mountains and I was like, where are we going? But sadly his granddad's passed away and we don't really visit down South Wales anymore, but it was a beautiful village. It's the kind of villages where everybody knows everybody as well, isn't it? And they knew we were new faces as soon as we walked in the shop. I think I'm going to bring a bit more red into this. I think I've not got as much red into it as I want to. Hi Jamie, how are you? Let me go back to primary red. I'm just going to really give this a good sharpen. I need it really pointy. And I'm just going to add. I feel like I've missed the red out in it in places. I mean, I may have even skipped past primary red. Okay, and allied, I'm going to do Midnight Masquerade with Colour Soft. Nice. Yay! I'm going to convert everyone to Derwent pencils tonight. I mean, I've no idea what the Academy stuff like. I do have the Academy watercolours and they're really good. But I've not had the Academy pencils. I'm not too fussed on the artist, Derwent artist. They're a bit, some of them are. They're not as nice to go down as these and the Pro Colour and the Colour Soft. That I do know. I feel a difference between the artist and these two sets of pencils, but I don't feel a difference between the Colour Soft and the Pro Colour. If anything, the Pro Colour might be slightly harder than the Colour Soft, but I can't see the difference between the two. Oh, I think everyone's allowed to be tired on a Sunday. It's meant to be a day of rest, isn't it? I'm doing okay, Jamie. One of my kids is going back to school tomorrow. He's got autism, so he's been struggling with home learning. So school have allowed him to go into school, which will make it a lot easier for me to concentrate on just the girls without him kicking off. So we should have a better week than last week. It was a really hard week last week. Tonya, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Ta-da! Oh, paint pans. No, I didn't see paint pans. I've got the pencils, but I'll try I've got them on my wish list after Sammy's amazing stream on Saturday. I think I put half the stuff in my actual wish list. So I'll be definitely getting some more water medium. And that is for sure. There was some amazing stuff on there on Sammy's stream on Saturday. I was like, loving it. I love streams when, I mean, Shannon did some with her books, so I need to go back because there was some books in Shannon's, but at that point I couldn't get onto my wish list because I was watching Sammy's from my computer. So I was watching Sammy's and I had my computer on and I was flicking between the two. So I need to go back to Shannon's and then fill my wish list up with books I want to get. Hi Louise, welcome. How's your weekend been? Yeah, that looks right now. There wasn't quite enough. There wasn't quite enough red in it for me on that then. So I'm just using the nutmeg now in the darker areas. So Tonya, how's Mama doing? Is she good? Still drinking all the tea? So just where Christine's got the really dark areas, just adding this in. Lovely. It's nice to hear that people are good. Well, I'm hoping so. He's not excited at the minute, Ashley. He's, as you know, he overheard what I said before, and he wasn't too happy about it. Because what I have to do is get my daughter ready, who also goes to the same primary school. She has to get in a uniform. We have to pretend that she's going to school as well. But in actual fact, she's not. And he overheard me telling Ashley. Not Ashley, Kirsty, my friend. He overheard me telling her, and it didn't go down very well. But yeah, once he gets in there, he's going to be fine because it will benefit him loads because he's really struggling with all the computer stuff. I mean, he's all right on his games and doing all his work on his games, but because he gets focused on stuff in school, he knows that that's school and that's where he has to work. At home, it's where he chills out and does his normal everyday stuff and going on his computer and things like that. So he can't get his head round why he's doing schoolwork at home. The only thing he's used to doing at home is his homework and his reading. And he's like, this is not school. So he's not been doing really well with the homeschooling side. So it's got to the point where I've had to do the stuff for him, and he just had to copy it in his books, but then it's not a true reflection on him because it's not his work. So I had to bite the bullet and say we're going to have to do something about him coming into school, and they were happy with it. This is primary red. So then my other kids will be at home. They're quite self-sufficient unless they need my hand, and then I've got to get remember work. Maths I've not done for about 20 years. She's good. Went into the living room a while ago and she was hanging out with Cherry. They were eating cheese. Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its. What's them? And she loves tea. She drinks it every day. Oh, lovely. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. How's your weekend been? Lurking as on shift, so going to sleep, but just wanted to say hi. Oh, so sorry you're at work. Do you do a night shift? Is it night time where you are? These wispy bits are hard to do. Cheese crackers. Ah, cheese crackers. I love cheese crackers. I love a bit of Bajan cheese. I'm sure it's called Bajan. It's like a soft garlicky cheese. It's gorgeous. I love a bit of cheese and crackers. So this one's Crimson Lake. They're called Cheez-Its. I wonder what they're like in our country, what they're equivalent to. Oh gosh, that was a big tip I just snapped off. Yowzers. Long days. Oh. Well, hopefully you'll be home soon and chilling. Are you off, Roslyn? No problem. Enjoy your day with your kiddos if they're going to school. Thank you for bobbing in. I know it's early morning there in Australia. I forget it's so early and there's a massive difference. This bit I just really want to darken up there and bring through here. Oh. Miss one out here. It's snowing in Kentucky, UK. Is that not a normal thing, that, Jamie? Is it a phenomenon? Because we've had snow here and we don't normally get snow. And we've had quite thick snow, and I think in areas they've had about 7 inches. I know like the Highlands and stuff in winter in the UK get snow, but not normally from kind of northwest down kind of gets no snow. The closest you'd have to Cheez-Its shell are Jacob's Cracker Bites. Jacob's Cracker Bites. I'd have to look for them. I don't think I've seen them. I'll have a look for some of them. Just made 2 dozen of each peanut butter cookies and chocolate chip cookies. Oh, chocolate chip cookies. Yum, yum, yum. I love food talk. I'm like on Tanya's side with food talk. And I've not had my tea because I've made a big, massive fry up for dinner. It's filled me up all day, but now I'm getting a bit peckish. But I have cooked a lasagna, what they've all eaten. So I'll be having some nibbles of that when I've finished stream. What you want to eat? I'm starving. It's cracking me up that Mary and Tanya's having a conversation a room apart in the house on the stream. Tanya rolls her eyes for you. The rolls eyes for you. What's rolls eyes? Well, the rolled eyes are feet. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Let me read back. I'm only in the other room. You can come in. We get snow, but not much. I could hear it falling, so there must be some ice on it too. Oh gosh. Oh, there's Mary's little emoji with rolled eyes. There's loads of rolly eyes. Oh, do you know, I love Mary and Tanya. There's one thing I'm going to miss about Mary not streaming is the jabs that Mary and Tanya have with each other are the funniest thing I've ever heard. It's just like, you know, when you have your husband and wife, wife and wife, and husband and husbands bickering. It's just like that, but just live on stream. It's amazing. Love it. Right, we'll do all the underneath bit. So recap, this is sunset gold, and I'm just going to colour the whole area of this now. My daughter-in-law just made chocolate no-bake cookies. They smell so good. What's chocolate no-bake cookies? She's rolling her eyes at me. Tanya, you being naughty. When you roll your eyes in sarcasm. I was thinking Tanya was making roll eyes, and I'm thinking, I was thinking when I read it, because I didn't see Mary's eye roll emoji further up. I just seen Mary say, Tanya, the roll eyes for you. But I'd read before, what's for tea? I'm starving. So I'm thinking, what's roll's eyes? What are them? They're like rolls with fish eyes in or something. Love it. So sunset gold everywhere here. Okay, okay. That was a Tanya thing as well. Okay, okay. And so these are smaller, intricate areas. So I'm just gonna go in each bit and flick where I need to. Look everyone, what I printed off, what I'm gonna redo. Good. I've just rolled over something. See what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do another horse, another version of it. I'm gonna do like oh, what they call like a wild horse or a gypsy horse. You know, the ones with the really fluffy feet and black splodges and grey bits and white bits. I'm gonna redo it in my own time, obviously not on stream, but I just wanted to show you all because you all know exactly what I like. And have you all got the new book yet? Whoa, I absolutely love it. Who's got the new book? I'm sure a majority have. I'm in the office in my computer playing Sims 4 and she's in the other room hungry. Oh dear me. I miss the banter between Mary and Tanya too. Oh, it's funny. I'm going to make a recipe for them now. Rolled eyes. Pick this back up. I forgot what pencil was on for just a brief second. A cob. Hey, Kirsty. Oh, I love the book. It's so good. If anyone wants a quick flip through it. I will do. I'm going to do a flip through anyway on my channel if I get time. I don't get time with my backgrounds, but if I do, I'll be putting a flip through on. But if anyone would like a flip through before they buy, I will do that for you just before the end of the stream. Oh, I'd love Kentucky then because I love nature. Love going in woods, having a wander and getting lost. Not too lost, but I do like going for a wander in the woods and being in nature. I'm enjoying your backgrounds. Oh, they've been good, haven't they, Jamie? Jamie, do you drive? Because Ashley takes me all round Maine and it's lovely, so you could take me for a video chat all through Kentucky and show me what it's like. I think I've been in shops with Ashley now. I've been in different shops. I've been in Walmart. I've been shown round Maine. I've seen Lewiston, or where she lived in Lewiston. Where else have I seen Ashley? When I was a kid, I used to roll my eyes at my mother with my back to her when I didn't like what she had to say, then whack to the back of my head with her hand. I couldn't figure out how she knew. Oh gosh. It's cool when Ashley takes us for a drive. I love it. All these places in the US. She's going on jaunts too. I'm like, take me with you. I've been the post office. I do drive, but with COVID, I have been home since March. Oh gosh, it's the same with me. Really, haven't really been anywhere. And we're on total lockdown in the UK again at the minute, so it's not good. And there's been rumours, and I'm saying rumours, that we may be having an extended lockdown till at least March. So I don't know how that's going to roll out. Getting to a point now where we're virtually a year into this mess. Brunswick, my mum's house and land. Yeah, I've been in near the forests and everything. I'm trying to think, where was that art store you took me to, Ashley? I went to an art store. I've been to the post office. It'll get to the point where if I ever come and visit Ashley, I'll know it and I'll have never touched foot on American soil and I will know how to get from town to Ashley's mum's. I'm allergic to so many things, food, medication, scent, so I can't risk needing treatment. Yeah, definitely. Mums know when you're rolling your eyes because they did it too when they were kids and not got whacked in the head. I must have been good at it. I give natural dirty looks. I don't mean it. It just happens. And Jane will tell you, it just happens. I'm not even meaning it. I just scowl or give you these dirty black looks. I'm pretty pro at it by the sounds of it. So everyone thinks I'm being like funny. and I'm not. So it's a good job everyone on here can't actually see my face, because I'd probably give him be dirty looks and not meaning it. Yeah, I'm like that, Jamie. I'm a social butterfly, me, so I'm really struggling at the minute. It's like we got a bit of relief and then wham, we come back with that second wave. Um, Around, was it October time, something like that, November time, and that was that. And it just seems to be, well, we've not really had normality at all since last March, but I miss my friends so much. And I found myself the other day looking at pictures of us in the pub and drinking with my friends and stuff like that, and I really miss it. But I did have a video drink with some of my friends the other week. That was funny. Well, as you all know, I don't think Anthony's still here in chat, but I give Ashley a nice little surprise today whilst I was cooking tea, didn't I, Ashley? If Ashley's still here. This is Crimson Lake. So, as you all know, I'm quite a spiritual person. I'm not a medium by any stretch of the imagination, but I have done developmentship. I don't know how many in chat believe it or not, but I don't judge if you don't, but I'm still going to tell you anyway. But I haven't done any kind of development with my spiritual side for quite a good year, if not longer. I've not been on a ghost hunt for nearly a year. I think my last ghost hunt I did, when would that have been? Gosh, in the summer last year. And I was talking about I did a video chat with my friends, and we'd had a couple of drinks, and I decided to get my cards out, my angel cards, and I ended up giving my friend a reading about parts of her life that I don't know anything about, and I was telling Ashley about it, and I'm cooking away my nice lasagna, and I says to Ashley, don't take this the wrong way. I said, but I need to know if you can take this. And I said, I can see a lady, but with manly features. I couldn't tell whether it was female or male. I said, but I'm going for female with manly-ish features. I said, please don't take that the wrong way. And she just started laughing. And I was like, what are you laughing at? And I said, so she's like, go on, tell me more. And I only went and like described a whole exactly her nana. Now, I don't, other than colouring and stuff like that, I don't know about Ashley's family. I described a scenario to her that happened, that she explained that that's what happened on a funeral. Well, I wouldn't know that because I wasn't there. Some things I was telling Ashley, and it was just like, she was laughing her head off. I couldn't believe it. And I scare myself with it sometimes, because I think, how do I know this stuff? But I could see it in my mind. I can see a stud that it's hard to explain, and I know a lot of people, hi Tammy, I know a lot of people think it's fake or they don't believe it, and that is totally fine. But all I can tell you is my experience with it. And I could see this lady, I could see her glasses on her face, I could see the shape of her hair, in the colour of it, and the way it was styled was exactly how it was. And Ashley sent me this picture, and it was the same lady that I could see. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And I even said to Ashley, I went, she's told you to stop it with that chocolate. And Ashley bursted out laughing. And I said, she's showing me this chocolate on your bed or at the side of your bed. I said, she's telling you to stop it. She went, I was eating chocolate in bed last night. Oh, and I even told her what side of the family she was from, because the lady told me which side of the family she was from. That she used to make chowder when she was around, and then Ashley was like, "Oh my God, we made chowder last night," the same night that Nana told me about the chocolate. So honestly, it amazes me, and I haven't done any development for a while, but I absolutely love it when it happens. So I need to get back onto Ant and say I need to get my development going again, because I miss it. But when I get my cards out, it's like they jump on me. So I had no idea that Spirit was there to tell Ashley that until I was cooking it next, and it's like wham! I could just see this lady, and I had to describe her to Ashley. And Ashley took every single thing I said to her, every single thing. She was laughing by the end of it. And when I told her, it was like, I couldn't believe it, me. And everything I said to her, she could take. Even her mum, even the things she said about her mum. And then she went, because she told me that she was round her mum, and that she knows that her mum's not been great at the minute. And I think it was that she'd had an operation a few days ago. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And I didn't know that. So yeah, that was really good for Ashley. So it got me back to all my spiritual stuff, and I loved it. Right, so let's go in with Sunset Gold. So yeah, I need to get Ant at Supernatural Diaries. He needs to get us back developing, because I think there's things going on in my house all the time at the minute. Things are going missing, things are turning on. And someone turned my actual as I'd finished talking to Ashley, I'd got my stuff on the stove and I was cooking it, and I hadn't turned it off, and I was like, why is my food not cooking? And my knob had been turned off on the cooker. And then I was showing Ashley what my lasagna looked like before I put it in the oven. And as I put my phone back down, turned round, shut my oven, turned back, and it was the picture of a nan ended up on my phone, what Ashley had sent me. So how that got on there was beyond me. But it's crazy how it happens, and Spirit just comes forward to me like, I can be in chat in here and I can pick up on things for people in chat. It's so weird. I'll just get a song in my head and I'll think that's for somebody in this chat, because it happened, I think it happened not so long ago with somebody, and every chat for three streams, this same song came in my head, and I knew it wasn't my mind, it was from there. So yeah, that's my little bit of a story. Shell, I believe that stuff. I've had too many experiences. Oh, I love it, Louise. I just love it. Oh, it's such a shame, Jamie, that you can't travel. But hopefully there'll be a day where we'll be COVID free. All of it was stuff that Shell had no way of knowing. It was hilariously cool. Yeah, you must have sent your ghost to my house, because there's things happening everywhere. Things a bit. Leighton said last night when he was in bed, he said, Shell, something just lifted up and then crashed back down on the cupboard top. He went, it couldn't have done that. He said, how's it lifted up and banged on the cat? I went, I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, and then I'm going in with nutmeg. And I'm going to get right into all these dark nooks and crannies under here. And really darken these up. So yeah, that's my paranormal story. I think, oh, thanks, Jamie. I remember you doing the, oh, was it Mary? I remember Shell, I remember the song and us talking. Yeah, I need to pick up on that connection if you're willing to, Mary, at some point. But yeah, that I thought I could remember it was somebody 3 times, that song. That I'm not gonna sing it, because I think it upset Mary and I if I sung it, because I think it did last time. But it's crazy how it just happens, and then I don't believe myself, because I think Am I cracking up? But then I would have know all this, I would have know that stuff to tell Ashley today if that wasn't real. I can't read Ashley's mind because at that point she probably wasn't even thinking about a bit. But the amazing thing was when I said this lady is from the fish side of your family. Now Ashley obviously understands what that means. I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know which side of the family or what heritage she has to do with fish. But Ashley knew what that was, and it amazes me. It absolutely amazes me that I can pick up on that. But this time I could really see it, and before, when I used to work with spirit, I couldn't see them. But for some reason now I can see them. Not here physically, in my mind. It's weird. It is just weird. Up until I was in graduate school, I could see it and hear, and then stress is stiff or that. Yeah, I think so, Marilyn, because when I get really stressed out, it just, and if I have a drink, I can give you more information the more relaxed I am. I can, however, get my husband when he hasn't spoken and only thought things. Only thought. Oh wow. We will talk this coming up week. Okay, okay, Mary. I can vary in the tune with people I am close to, but not strangers or people I barely know. See, I'm better with people I don't know because I trust it more. When it's people I do know or I know a lot about, I'm like, oh, then maybe I know too much, so I don't believe what I'm getting in my head, so I don't tell them. But I do love it and I miss it. I miss it. The only thing I don't get is if I can hear them, why I can't hear my dad. I know whether I've naturally blocked that out or something. I really don't know. But, I'd love to hear my dad talking to me. Maybe he does. Maybe I think it's my imagination, but it's not. Maybe it's my dad actually talking to me. I don't know. But the other night I was lying in bed and I could hear a man talking downstairs. Only this time I didn't want to get up and go down because don't think I was prepared to see what was down there. So that's the hair finished. What do you think of the hair? Just pop the autofocus on. So how long? Oh, I did all that side of the hair in an hour and 20 minutes. Get in. So what I'm going to do now, with just this dark nutmeg, I'm just going to run down the centre of the parting. And then I'm going to get my darkest red, which is Crimson Lake. I'm just going to stretch that out into there. So what do you think of this Ginger Ninja hair? It's gorgeous, isn't it? That's proper ginge. That's like ginger carrot top, as I used to get called at school. Carrot top. And then one lad I remember at school went, ha, 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 cabbage head. And I went, a cabbage is green, love. I don't know what what cabbages you know that's orange, but I don't think I've ever seen a cabbage what's orange. And he never called me again because I outsmarted him. Thank you very much. I do need to be able to get it more strokey. I want it to look more strokey than it does. I'd love to get to like Sammy's level of her. But for now, it's always improving every time I do it. It improves that little bit more. Now this is where I'm going to attempt the skin. I don't know whether to attempt the skin or do the ice cream. Which should I do? Which should I do? The ice cream or the skin? I have got skin tone ready to try. But like I said, I'm not too sure. Oh, let me just do her eyebrows. I've missed her eyebrows out. So I'll put a bit of sunset gold down first. Let me just sharpen these up real good. I love doing eyebrows. Oh, did everyone see Vicky's gender reveal today? I was like, oh, but I was told she was having a boy, so I was very confident. The day she said, the other week I was watching, everyone was talking about being pregnant. I was like, you're pregnant? And then as soon as I acknowledged that she was pregnant, I heard a man say, it's a boy. And I said to her, you're having a boy in the stream. And it was right. But I mostly get told that. I got told that my sister-in-law was pregnant before she'd only took the test that morning. And I said to her, I could hear this person saying to me all day, she's pregnant, she's pregnant, she's pregnant. And we was in a soft play with everybody else, with 8 of my other friends. So there was 8 females. And I didn't know who it was referring to, that who was pregnant. And it was driving me crazy. But then we all went for a meal later in the day after we'd finished at the play centre. And my sister-in-law was sat in front of me, and I just heard this voice even louder, she's pregnant. And I thought, it has to be my sister-in-law, she's the only one that's in front of me, and everybody else was at the other end of the table. So I took her to one side and I said, are you pregnant? And her face went white. She went, why? And I went, don't be worried, I said, but someone, a male, has just told me that you're pregnant. And she went, who? I went, in my mind. And she went, Shell, I am. She said, but I've only took the test this morning. And I went, well, they're telling me. And I said, and they're telling me it's a boy. And it was. And our lovely Oliver was born. So it was like, oh, that was really nice, because it was my nephew. So that could have been my dad. I don't know. It's amazing though. Yeah. Boy. Woo! Shannon was on the boy team. But yeah, it was a man. So I need to ask Vicky, or tell her what it was actually, but it was a man that told me that. So Crimson Lake. I just think it's amazing. Things come to people in the most bizarrest ways. I just couldn't wait for it to rip that sticker off, and I was like, rip that sticker off. And I knew I had to go to the shops before they shut at 4 o'clock, and I was thinking, here we are, here we are. I was thinking I'm not going to be there for the actual review. I mean, I would have caught it up later on, but it was so nice to be there when she pulled that sticker off. It was so lovely. I'm done with them baby making days. I've done my part. I'm just going to darken just that bottom area up. And straight down here. There you go. Nice ginger eyebrows. Did you say ice cream? Ice cream, ice cream. So we're doing the ice cream. So I'm going to do mint. Would you have cherry on mint ice cream though? I was thinking like do a nice mint. Yeah, we can have mint with a cherry on top. Well, because I like the look of this combo. Let me just have a little look if these are a good match. Yeah. So we're going to have mint with cherry on top. I'm going to colour the whole cupcake with distant green. Isn't this a bun? It's a cupcake, isn't it? I don't know. Kirsty, you call cakes and stuff different to me. I get confused. I don't know, because you call bread different things to what I call bread. We're in the same country. This is a really, really, really light, kind of like muted green. Yes, it's not an ice cream. Did I call it ice cream? Sorry, I meant, I did mean buttercream, not ice cream. I was meant to say buttercream. I do apologise. So I want a warm green in this as well. Let me just see which one I'm going to put in with it. I'm going to go with that one, but I'm going to add this in. Yeah, there's definitely cake there. I was meant to say buttercream. Me. Losing the plot some days. I can't help it at the minute. So I'm going to take out the dark line with this. With midnight blue this is, even though it's more like a turquoise than a midnight blue, I would say. Ice cream, ice cream, and ice cream for ice cream. Yeah, you all know what I meant. Buttercream ice cream, it's all the same thing. We all lick it off and eat it. I do have a buttercream fetish though when my mum makes cake. I sit there like a kid again. Scraping all the what's its name off. Scraping all the bowl. I'm like, I'll eat that. And sometimes she looks at me like I'm still a child when I do that. 37 years of age, and she's like, looking at me like I'm still a naughty kid. Are you making y'all want ice cream now? I love a good ice cream. I love a good twister. Just bear with me 1 minute while I just go and calm down one angry 17-year-old on his game. Bear with me 2 seconds. I honestly think he thinks that that desk is indestructible because he whacks it every time he gets frustrated. It's 8 a.m. here, better be good, no ice cream yet. You want a chocolate cupcake? I still have to have the beaters after making brownies. It's good, isn't it? I don't think, no matter what age you get at, do you ever start wanting to lick the spoon or thing of the bowl when you get your finger in and give it a good nice. We used to always fight when my grandma used to bake the cakes. There was 3 of us. Obviously, I've got 2 brothers, and we'd be at my grandma's and she'd bake the cakes. And we'd have to fight. So one would have one whisk, the other would have the other whisk, and someone would get the bowl. But then we'd say that whoever gets the ball's getting more, so we have to be allowed to have some out of it after we've licked our whisks. It's funny. Them were the days. Bring back memories. I've just had chocolate muffin and custard. 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. for me. Tammy, do you know what? I've saved myself some. Before I give it the kids, I have a few finger scoops out of it. That's the inner child. The inner child in me, that. I have a good few scoops out with finger before I give it to my kids. Under here. My mum would use them. I made it an excuse. I may do the same. Yeah, before you say it's ready, you sit there and you scoop it all in your cupcake trays, and then there's like a lump left. So what I do, I scoop that out and eat it off the spoon, and then I give the kids the bowl and the whisks. They're none the wiser. None the wiser. It's so good. So next up we have turquoise green. That's going to come up here. And this one feels a bit weird. Let me sharpen it. Feels like no pigment's coming off it. Well, no, this pencil's different. Whoa. And it's just crumbling. I'm telling them, Shell. Jane. Oh, Ashley, go make brownies. Show me when you're done. Oh, I'm just cake mad, me. Cake, chocolate and sweets mad. I love any of it. Probably piled a whole ton of weight on over Christmas. Hey, well. This pencil feels really different to all the others. It feels like I'm having to reel it You can, I don't know if you can hear it on under the camera, but I'm having to really like press hard to get any colour to come on the page at all. I think I get my exam results this week. I don't want to know. I don't know if this will be a good thing or not, but I'm going to add in some lime. Not in all of them, just in some, in places. Something's just whisking through there, quite like that. And then back with distant green. If there's something on the paper, but I don't think there is. I have a Derwent Inkjet pencil like that. It's like no pigment will come off it. It's nice, weird. They probably stood behind her. No one is home, so I get the ball winning. Oh yeah, you're gonna get the ball and the whiskers. That's just not fair. Give me the whisker. Send it via internet. I'll eat the whiskey bit. And then I'm going back to Midnight Blue. Yeah, it's really bizarre. I'm just gonna try and blend some of them out. Does that look good enough to eat or what? I'd eat that Illuminous looking icing. Like it's got a lime sauce on it. I don't have anything in to... Well, I do. Actually, I do have sugar, eggs and flour. But I honestly don't know how to make a normal sponge. Never mind, actually. I just buy packet mixes, me. Packet mix mad. Let me just see what percentage my phone is on. As if I can... To see if I can... that might be to... Because chat's not staying up on my screen, so I'm going to have to see if... Just get out of live chat and in top chat and into live chat. There we go. That might be a bit better. Can hear what you? I can hear what you was going to say. Then I was going to say, I can see what you're saying properly now. Mint ice cream. I don't know whether to get like a brown slivery thing on it and make it look like I've got brown chocolate sauce on it. Like a mint choc chip. Do you think it'll ruin it? Or do you think I should have a go? Don't think I've got a brown dark enough. Actually, in this set. No, I don't think I want to ruin it actually. I'm just going to come back in with this turquoise green, which is behaving strangely. Fill that in. I don't know what colour to do its thing. Let's see what greys I've got to try and do it. A chrome type grey. That's indigo. That's black. That's white. So let's see if I can get like a chrome effect going on. Let me bring up a chrome effect tray. I know that's why I don't want to try it, in case I ruin it. Let me have a look what if I can get a chrome cake, cupcake. What is that called? What are they called then? Cupcake case. Yeah. Well, they don't really have chrome cupcake. They're not. Well, they have there. I should put silver. Silver cupcake cases. Oh, ha ha. Let's get some good images up here. Won't get a good one with good markings on. Excuse me. So I'm going to zoom in on these. So I've got these up here. I'm going to see if I can make it look like that. So I'm going to need this grey first. The darkest grey. I don't want to just jump in there with black. I'll go with the darkest grey, get it in a good point. Cupcake liners, yeah. Spoiled cupcake paper. Wait till I read Facebook chat. You're a... Oh, right. Right, I'll check it out in a second. Well, when I've finished. So I'm going to go all of in between here. Is white. And then along the edges here are dark. So I need to leave a little white bit there. Sorry, I'm going to talk to myself now. Because I'm terrible when it comes to this. And then we've got a line coming down here. This is what I do when I'm at home and I'm actually colouring myself and I'm like, yeah, and here, and and that goes there, and yeah. I'm absolutely terrible. I mean, people would probably think I'm talking to myself now. So the next one along. So this side has like a like shape bit in it like that. So this side has got that same funny shape in it. So if I do all these with that funny shape side in. Those are pencils. I need to stop my phone from going on going on screensaver so much. So here we've got it kind of like doing this. And then it comes back up the bottom of here. into there like that. Oh, thank you, Tanya. I'm just trying to compete here with a cupcake thing to look real. I want it to look silver. And my screensaver won't stay on. So then this side here is all grey. And go in with all the other darker bits I need in a sec. So if I do miss anything you write, please do say it again. Shell, you should be able to change that in settings. I know, I think I need to look for it. It drives me potty because I'm trying to do it and then it goes off and I'm like, no, stop going off. Nope. I'll have a look at it in a bit though. So then this comes down here and then it kind of dirt bits going in there. Another dirt bit there. No, go bigger. So all along here, these go up. That getting a silver effect, do we think? I'm here wanting cake. Not much chat. I think everyone went to make brownies and cake. I think they do. It gets about this time though, and it's about 5:30 in the US. Between 4:30 and 5:30, and it always goes quiet at this time because I think everyone goes off making the teas. So this has got a bit of goes up here and then down there a bit. Okay, and I think it'll look better once I put the black in it as well. And then this one here is mostly dark. And then the white jumps out there like that. And then that bit becomes dark. This is how I have to talk to myself when I'm at home, when I'm doing my colouring. When I do something new. Yes, I need to make mine, but I don't want to leave. Oh, I don't want you all to leave either. But I don't want you all to starve either watching the streams. So that one went up, and then that's a darker grey in there. And then most of this is grey down here, and grey just up there. Okay, well, let me add black to this. Yeah, it's getting to be about dinner time on the East Coast. I know Ashley went to Food now and stuff. Oh, you eating? What did Mary make you, Tonya? Oh, a big pot of chili. I love chili. So I'm going to go back to my centre point here. So this is really dark here. And these are just really sharp, brief lines in this bit. I think this is what should start making it look chrome looking. And a tiny bit on this side. It's not a very dark black though, that. So this has got a really... So if I go quiet, I do apologise. Shirley won't stay, probably won't lose a pound. Chicken wings and curly fries. I love curly fries. Roast chicken and stuffing again. Oh, you're all making me really hungry. I've not had no tea. But I had the monster of all fry-ups this morning. So where am I up to now? So I've done that one. I've done that one with that bit in. So this, I need to put a black line in here. Black line down the front of there. And slight black line there. Does it look like a foil effect from your angle? Or should I give up the ghost? Because I can't see it from here. I'm too close to it. Needs to be even sharper. I think I might have to go in with maybe a little fine liner to get them really black. A full English breakfast. We call it a fry-up, but it's a full English breakfast. Bacon, sausage, egg, beans, plum tomatoes in a tin, you know, like sloppy tomatoes as I call them. Black pudding if you have it, mushrooms, ash browns. The image is Christine Karrons Sweet Temptations. It's beginning to look foily oily. Foilies! The foil is coming. So I need some black, like a... Oh, just broke my tip off. Stop breaking when I need you, tip. Stay there. Naughty tip. Oh, you bad tip. Okay, let me just see where else I'm going with this. See, I can get pictures up me and follow them like this. Well, I wouldn't know how to just off top of my own head if I didn't have this picture. I'd be like, nope, I don't know how to do that. There's a slight bit coming down there. But these parts are like really heavy dark. Sorry, I can't see chat if I'm missing anything. And it looks like the cupcake case. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Bev. Jamie. Is that because everything that runs through everyone's head is every time it goes snap, you hear me going shellarty, breaker of tips, slayer of name, and gob on legs. Although I've not been very gobby on here tonight. I think what I want to do is get a fine liner, where are they, and see if this will work. And really emphasise that line. Let me see if this teeny tiny one will work. I need it to look blacker than that. Oh, I nearly drew on my I think I've got a dodgy set of Stedlers. There we go, that's it coming out. I'm going to emphasise some of these. Try and get it to look a bit more chromified. I thought so, just didn't know what black pudding is. My mum used to do fry up, no mushrooms. I didn't know it was called a fry up. She was from Birmingham. I suppose it's where you come from. I mean, Christne, you're from where you are. What do they call it there? I know it's a fry up here in good old Greater Manchester. But we all have different names for it. It's quite funny. Oh gosh, my stomach's making some crazy noises. Let's see if I can get this looking rather foily. I think it'll look better once I colour that cupcake in a minute. I love my mushrooms though on my fry up. I hate black pudding. I'm not into pig's blood, but I definitely like my Thank you, Kirsty. It definitely did, didn't it, Jamie? Black pudding, is that chocolate gravy? No, it's definitely not. It's a let me show you. Let me just take a picture of this cupcake and then I can easily find it again. Black pudding, British black pudding. That's what British black pudding looks like. And it's made from, let me see what it says, if it says it's made from. So according to some health institute, I agree, get off. It's classed as a superfood, even that I wouldn't eat it regardless. Those suspicious of its blood content, studs the fat and strong flavour won't touch it with a barge pole. However, others love a few tasty slices of it on their breakfast. We can sympathise with both sides of the debate. Now let me see what it is. Black pudding is made from animal blood, if that makes you squeamish. It's worth remembering that lots of processed meats is made from unorthodox parts of animals. Although the dark colour of the black pudding can make it particularly off-putting, it was first made as a way to use up a plentiful byproduct, making it economical and ethical choice in respect. The blood, usually from pigs, is mixed with fat and oatmeal before being packed into casing. The sausage is then served boiled, fried or grilled, cut into rounds or crumbled into small pieces, as well as traditional British black pudding. Similar blood sausages are served across the world. In French, they are a boudin noir. In Spanish, a marsilla. I don't know, but that's black pudding anyway. If you like that kind of stuff, but I am not into eating that, and I never have done. So I hope that was an informative foodie thing for you. Debbie, Lord have mercy, yuck. See, Kirsty calls it a fry up as well. Oh, you're gonna be all puking all over your phone screens. But my husband likes it, so he gets it on his plate, but no, it's a pass from me too. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with this lighter grey, which is felt grey. I'm just going to blend. Oh, this looks like a rat crumbly pencil. I'm going to bring that. Oh, this is another one that doesn't want to like a warm grey. Oh, I love Subway. We have a Subway. I'll stick with my eggs and sausage and rye toast. No black pudding for me. It's delicious, nom nom. Oh, Jane, no. It's like Marmite. No, we're not having it. We're not having it. They'll be puking on their brownies. Who was hungry? No. Who was hungry now, not me. Louise. No, it's definitely not a red sausage. I've enlightened you all now. Anyway, you know what the British delicacy is. What hundreds of Brits like to eat. Okay, let's bring that grey back, which was gunmetal. I need to get the bigger set of Pro colours because there's not loads of choice in the 36 set. This looking like a foil thing now. Probably won't even have to put a white gel pen on this actually. They'll do that cake in a minute and hopefully that'll make it pop. I'm going to do the back of these. like that grey colour. Okay, let's do the cake. So I'm going to use brown ochre, and hopefully when I do this, put brown ochre all the way around here. I'm hoping it'll magically make that foil thing pop. And then in with Copper Beech. And I kind of bring this kind of broken up lines for the sponge effect. Whoops. Look up head cheese. You want me to look up head cheese? That just does not sound right. That's just... I'm going to have to look that up now to get whatever else I had in my head. So I'm Googling here. Head cheese. Okay. Cheese and chunk. Cheese. I don't know what just came up on that. Oh, that does not look nice. Oh, that does not look nice. I don't know if I even want to show it. Yeah, you look it up. I'm not putting that in my Google history. That's awful. Oh, it looks like puking it, jelly. Sorry, I need to turn that off. What is that made out of? Get off, get off, get off, get off. Is brawn. It's cold cut terrine or meat jelly, often made with fresh flesh from the head of a calf. Oh, jeez. Or pig, less commonly a sheep or cow, typically set in aspic. That's originated in Europe, usually eaten cold or at room temperature. The dish is, despite the name, not a dairy cheese. Parts of the head used in the dish vary, though commonly do not include the brain, the eyes and the ears of the animal used. The tongue and sometimes the feet and hair of the animal may be included. Oh my gosh! The dish is also made using the trimmings from more commonly eaten cuts of pork and veal, with the addition of gelatin to the stock in order to act as a binding agent. Head cheese. May also be made without utilising the flesh from the head of the animal. Ugh. Well, enjoy that. That's worse than black pudding. Get off my screen. Well, that was funny. That was funnily disgusting. Gelgenized vomit, definitely. Gelinized vomit. That was horrid. Oh, dear me. Yeah, definitely looked like a bush took a trial. Grandparents made all this stuff you're talking about. Ooh. I've heard of meatloaf, so I've never seen one look like that. Gosh. Okay, and then I want burnt umber. This is kind of the darkest one we have in this set. Jane, you're not allowed to swear. Oh, I weren't meant to do that, Jane. I had to put you in timeout for a word like that. Why can't I remove your comment? Jamie, Tonya, you still here and hungry? I don't think I'm hungry after that. Plug in ears, la 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 la. Yay, Brady's done. My mum and dad would make that disgusting stuff when they butchered a hog. No, I wouldn't touch it, you kill. No. I don't like anything that looks weird. I'm not a fussy eater, me, but I definitely wouldn't eat that cheese head cheese, whatever it was called. Come back with this brown ochre. I don't know if that looks foily enough. Just put some ice white in there, see if it works. I think it needs like an extra step of grey. Oh. We are all adults, Jane, but we're not allowed to. I don't think we're allowed to put actual swear words in chat. Bev, same thought as me. I do think it looks good though. Now I've lost my grey. Where did I put it? Where did I put the grey? Oh, there it is. Let me just grey up some more areas. Deepening it up in places. Is it? So you can use swear words and stuff, Tanya, in chat? I didn't know. I thought it was part of YouTube's like community rules. Not that I've sat and read them, but And I'm by far not a prude or anything like that. It doesn't bother me, but that's the first time I've ever done it, Rosalind. You've just seen me create it for the first ever time. I just literally looked at that picture I had saved, which was this one. I just got a picture off the internet like that, and I just literally copied it. Because that's the first time I've ever done it. And I'm just literally deepening up in places now just to, then I'll put that black gel pen on, or fine line I should have said. I'm just deepening up the shadowed areas now. Yeah, as far as I know, you can. It's mostly up to the streamer. Most people don't allow them. It does put lots of people off. Yeah. It probably is more to that, but there is like a community guidance thing, isn't there, as well, that we have to follow as part of a but I'd rather not get shut down or anything like that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kenny. Well, like I said, you've all just seen me create that for the that's the first time I've ever had a go at trying to do that, but it's just picking up a real picture off the internet and copying it. But I'm a very visual person, me. If I can see it, I can kind of do it. I've always been like that. But I think if I play with it anymore, we'll start losing the effect it's got now, so that's good. Think I'll leave that at that. Have you finished colouring, Kenny? What have you been colouring? Oh, thank you, Ashley. So let's do the cherry. I think I can use some of these colours I've already got here because I think I've got the most of these out. I don't think I've got a deeper red, but I'm going to use a bit of this purple as well. So I'm going to put in Sunset Gold on here in all the areas that's light or brightest white bit. Oh, I just wellied my camera. So then I'm going to go in with primary red into that. See if I can get this cherry to look real. It's weird, isn't it, having mint? Thanks for all the laughs and recipes. Oh, thank you, Robin. I just think it's a respect thing, acknowledge that some people don't swear, so I respect their choices. I mean, I do swear. I have swore. Jane's heard me swear loads of times on the phone. But yeah, I think that's it. I just thought it was a community thing. Yeah, but not to make a big deal of it, but I wasn't. I think it took you off as a moderator. I was like, oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. So then I'm gonna go into the darkest and put Imperial Purple underneath in places. Working on it all day, but goodie. Twilight Garden, nice. Do a rainier cherry. What's that mean? What's an rainier cherry? Tell me I submitted essay at 11:30, 30 minutes early. Now exhausted. Should not have left it until last minute. Oh. Are you off now, Jamie? A glazed cherry. Shell, when you are colouring a tree trunk, what colours do you use? It depends what set I'm going with, but I normally would go with like the colour I've just used on the very first one, which on here was that sunset gold. So like this kind of light umbra and probably like a burnt ochre. So what I do is go lighter and then a medium kind of brown. Trying to use the browns that I've got. And then I'd go for a rich brown, so I'd have 2 cool browns and then a rich brown, so something that's got a bit of red in it, and then a really, really, really dark brown. I did, can you see then? So if I was to put that on paper now, say I was to colour back. So say, let's imagine this tree's here now, so I'll just draw a bit of a trunk and then kind of draw a bit of a, we kind of look at it like this. So if we do this, and I mean this is quite rough, but this is burnt umber. Then we had a big knot in the tree on this side, and then we had, oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Glass of cherry, it's been soaked in syrup and kind of hard. It tastes better than it described it. So yeah, I was off screen then, sorry. So burnt umber, and I would outline, if it had dark areas, I would outline it with the dark umber like this. And it may have knots in, may have shapes in like this, and different lines as such, what make a tree bark effect. So that's kind of like, I would use that colour for that, and then I would come out from that with a warmer one, which had been nutmeg. So this is obviously off topic for a second, but if I can help someone where needs be. So I'd go on the inside of here, the inside of there. This is really kind of rough. Colouring without blending very much, but this is kind of how I'd do it. I forgot who asked me now. The chat blew up, so I'm not sure. I was going to say who asked me then, but I can't. So this is really rough. I mean, but you get the gist of what I mean. So I'd kind of put it in the opposite side. So then this part of the tree would be darker. Oh, I'm just moving it out of the way. Just move this one out of the way a second. So like I go around the very edges of the tree with the dark umber. I'm going to travel that in a little bit. Obviously I would blend it a lot better than this, but these are the kind of, I always keep in my mind, I really like warm, like ochre, light ochre colour, and then a medium, and then a dark, and then a really dark. So then I'd move to the next one, which is my medium, which is Copper Beech in this case. And then I'd come out with that. And I put that over the top of the richer one that I've just used. So it kills, it doesn't kill the red, but it's underneath, but it kills, it's not too red that it looks odd. Sorry, I've lost chat. I'm not sure if anyone's asked me anything. But whomever it was who just asked me then, I have just read it out, but I didn't read the name. So this is what I'd do at this point. This is just a very quick, obviously quick example. And then the burnt ochre in between there, in places. So that looks quite yellow, but when you go over it with your brown again in a second, we put this in underneath. And then go back over it with my medium brown, which in this case is Copper Beech, and I'd go over the top of that. Obviously to it far more layered and far better blended. So yeah, if that makes sense, that's kind of how I would do it. And sometimes I've also been known to kind of put a bit of green in, so I'd get a bit of olive, like an olive colour green, and I might add that, a bit of that in to the tree, because some trees aren't just brown. You get some damp trees that have grown kind of like a moss on. Or you can go with a slightly brighter green and add a brighter green in there, because obviously some trees are a brighter green, you know, just like that. That's a very quick example. So yeah, so long as you have kind of like, you can see the way it's gone here. It's hard to show on camera. What is it I've got hold of? I don't want that green. So yeah, there, can you see that? You've got a light, like an ochre colour, a light brown, and then a richer brown, and then a dark brown. That's how I kind of tackle trees. So if I swatch that out, that kind of colour, if you want to screenshot that. There you go, that's how I get it. I don't know who asked me. Was it Debbie? Yeah, I can do that. Kenny, I'll need a bit more practice at it, because that's the first time I did it then. Let me just go back to, what's the colour here? This was Imperial Purple. I know when Sammy did this, Cherish did an amazing cherry. It was so good. And then Crimson Lake. I'm just going with the colours. Like if I had other colours in here, but I'm limited because I'm only using the, what's its name set? Whoa, just really broke that off. But I hope that helped Debbie anyway. I'll have a few more goes at it, everyone, at that foil wrapper, and then I'll have another go. May do it on a bigger scale, then you can see better. What colour was that you used? Debbie, it was... Just put them all back, didn't I? Oh, there we have no. So there was, in these Pro colours, that was Sunset Gold, Copper Beach, Nutmeg, and Burnt Umber. I'm going to go over the top of that purple I've just put down now with this Crimson Lake. Just checking I've not missed anything in chat. Tammy, what have you drawn? I want to see. Yeah, the 36 set of Pro Colour, Louise. I'm not quite doing this cherry justice, but this is back to the primary red. It's because I'm limited. I'm trying to use what I've got. And it's quite, what I have got is quite limited. And then I'm going to go lightly over the, what did I use it first? Deep Chrome. And go over the top of it, primary red. And try and lift it out. You've got to work with what you have, haven't you? So I've got to stick to that. Shall I just send it to you? I'm in the middle of colouring it. Yeah, definitely I need more of them. I can colour what Tammy drew. I want to see what Tammy drew. What did Tammy draw? Has Mary sent it me? Oh, wow. If you drew that, that is stunning. That is so nice. I'd have a go, yeah. I was having a bit of a bit of an Instagram stalk on Tammy's Instagram the other day because I messaged her and said your drawings and paintings are amazing. Kenny definitely missed the appetising stuff. Ugh. Well, that's not the best cherry, but the best I could do. The best I could do with what we had. Burnt umber. But Kenny, if you watch back as well on here, if you want to, I did give some detail to that, but obviously if I was to do it as a tutorial, I'd probably print it on a bigger scale. So I'll look at doing that after the thingy one's finished. Right, everyone, and I think that's a 2-hour 41-minute stream. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. What do you all think? Explain to kiddo what head cheese is. Oh, I'm really going this time. Night, Kirsty. Kenny, don't watch the chat. I might go in and edit that bit out. If you go to my live stream with the girls, I have attached links to both JPEG and PDF. It's free for everyone. I'm gonna print it off. Let me have a look. If you go to my live stream with the girls, I've attached the links to both the PDF. Right. I'll get that printed off. Yes, I don't think I will ever, ever forget head cheese ever again in my life. So instead of Luna, it's been obviously Christine Karrons. So I'll finish the rest of this off on Thursday. I'm going to try and do a really, really light pinky skin tone. And then it's just a close and she's done. Thank you, Kenny. You're welcome, everyone. So don't forget, tomorrow I'll be uploading day 16, 17 and 18 in one video, because it'll be a galaxy, a moonlit dark sky and blue sky with clouds, all with ink tints. Wish me luck. This is my challenge. I've wrote them down. Look at this. I will show you. They're all wrote down here. See? These are my challenges. So some what don't work, I scribble out and I do something else. So we've got galaxy clouds, moon glow, galaxy and clouds. They're 16, 17, 18. And then I'm doing a gem wall, stained glass, confetti, a geo effect, a soft effect with ink pads, brickwork, stone, basket weave, wood, rainwater, makeup, something with makeup. And then a watercolour splat. And I can't see the last one. But there, so I've written down some things I have done before. There's been some things in these that I've done before that I have definitely not done stained glass before. I've not done confetti. I've not done a geo. I've done stone and brickwork before. I've not done a basket weave. I've done wood, rainwater. So that'll be a good one if anyone wants to know about wood. I will be doing that around the 27th if I don't change my mind on something else. Then I'm going to do a rainwater effect. So you know, like the misted out, like your misted out glass window with bigger raindrops on. That's what I'm going to do for that. I don't know what on earth I'll do with makeup, but I'll find something. And then obviously that's my list. So the challenge is some things I haven't done, some things I have done, but I'm pushing myself to do it. Geo is like, do you know, like that aesthetic wallpaper? So where you get like, I don't know, you'll do 2 lines like that, you'll do that, and you do that, you might do that, and then you might, from here, you might do that, and then off to the you know, like this. That's geode, and then you colour in these bits, all different things, and you might do a copper gold one, and this bit you do thicker. You get me? Just like that. That's quick sketches though. You're all getting me doing quick sketching. Hi Ria! Not tartan, no scribble tartan out. No, it was too stressful. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. And yes, like I said, we'll finish her on Thursday next week, and I'll see you all in other people's streams. So I'll chat to you before Thursday, and please carry on enjoying my background area videos that I'm uploading. So thanks everyone again. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks to all the lurkers in the background, and mostly thank you to my mods that are my closest friends in this colouring community, and much love to all of you, and thank you for coming along and helping me. You don't have to do what you do, but thank you very much. But good night, everybody, and I'll see you at week if I don't see you through window. Bye.